a message popped on there saying that this stream has stopped, something to do with material belonging to something. In other words, I had presented this video, these pictures, just yesterday, and somehow the stream detected that the images in the video was actually used by supposedly somebody else. Can you believe this shit? That just happened. I kid you not. Yeah, middle of my live stream, this is what happened. That's never happened before. It said something that this video has been detected, that this video has been used before or something. I don't know, art imitating life or life imitating art, but it was telling me that, like, it wasn't my video. The system was telling me, and it abruptly ended my video. Can you believe that shit? Wow. That was trippy. That was trippy. The video abruptly ended middle of live stream with a message saying that, pretty much saying that this video has been seen before, that as if I'm doing something wrong here, showing my own photographs and this and that for my own channel, and a message comes on there. Oh. Is that what it said? Completely? I didn't present anything that was pornographic. But I could see, I could see that happening on there. That was weird, man. No shit. Because of that one image. Wow, that's trippy, man. We be twipping, man. We be twipping. No shit. No shit. That's had to be, that's the only thing I can think of. It had to be that. Wow. That never happened to me before. That never happened. My own work, my own stuff. But as you said, maybe I didn't read it all. You said because there was some kind of nudity in there. Well, that never happened to me when I shoved my ass in Gary's face on a video. I never got that message. Why does it do it now? Hello.
Hello, you're.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hi.
Wow. Twippy, man. That was twippy. Okay, so now we figured it out. My God, Magnum. Seriously? Come on. You ever see these freaking Filipina vlogs where they're practically topless? They got half their fucking breasts hanging out to get the viewers. Do they get that same message? Do be trippy, man. Do be trippy. How many people are going to freeze frame that thing and screenshot it to have their goddamn underwear down to their fucking ankles? I could see it now. No, I don't want to see it. I don't even want to know about it. Wow. So I had to create another stream just to explain this. No, that's never happened to me before. Never. So what the fuck did I do wrong? Well, you explained that to me. I guess I didn't read it. I just popped that on the damn screen. wow, the digitized era and how they detect certain things. Well, if that's the case, why wasn't like Barry's and other people's channels taken down when they were calling people pedophiles, and child molester? Why wasn't that? Why couldn't the digitized system, the digital era, algorithms and all that crazy shit, why didn't it automatically take down people like Barry, the shit that he posted and what he called people? Why didn't it work for that? Okay, Brisket says, the Not Bummer account has done a community post on your photography stream last night. I thought I checked this community post this morning. I don't believe I seen anything. Well, when you got to understand, his only talent is harassing people and taking people's money and all this other shit. So when somebody actually comes on there and said, "Yeah, I actually done something in my life. I actually accomplished something," he can't handle that. Because what has he accomplished? Well, to him, everything he's done is an accomplishment in his own right. In his own mind. The post was several minutes ago. It was an actual posting or just like a screenshot or, boy, jealousy has hit the boy. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Several minutes ago. Oh, he's up and early this morning, huh? Well, what did it say? Give me the highlights. Because I'm doing a show right now. I can't revert back to, I can't get off. Otherwise the show, I'm going to cut the live stream and all that. Seems he has cut and pasted a profile of yours. And what? What was worth him posting about? Do tell. It looked.
Go sa market.
Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. It's your CV. My CV. My CV. It looks like something copied off a LinkedIn profile or other professional profile. It's your CV, it appears. What do you mean CV? The boy is active on his phone. Speaking of lies, Bickie's on my ass, but it'll happen. Oh. No, he got that off the, I know what you're talking about. I created I self-published a little book of my photographs, and in there was an intro or something on there, a preface, and perhaps he got that off that. Okay, so, like, what's the point? Besides that thing between his shoulders, what was the point and purpose of it? That's the question. Oh, I know, because he could. So what's the problem of what he posted? And why does he have a problem, whatever it is he posted? I have no clue. Oh, gosh. Resume. Okay, so why is it worth posting? And what was so bad about it that he figured he had to post? Because he's not going to post anything good about me. Brisket says it's just a desperate attempt by him at God knows what. Okay. Sounds about right. So, Barry, what were you proving with that? Do tell. Obviously, you're still using your camera. Do a show. Do a show. A lot of desperate attempts. Because he's done nothing with his life but get in trouble. It's all he's ever done. That means he's listening. Hi, Barry. Kill any cockroaches lately? Oh, that's right. You actually name them now. There's Harvey. Sylvester. Oh, my God. Seriously. No, I'm not going to get off to look at this. I'll get to it, Do save it, if anything. Brisket says it's the first comment on the post was Travel America. Yeah, well, yeah, that's him. He's Travel America. But that's funny. What Travel America? And his description of the show is that, oh yeah, like he's going all over America, and he's one of these, vloggers who is going to show America to everybody. Show America? You're in jail on that. I really should keep that other phone charged up. This way I can make reference while we're talking about that, yeah. Sounds funny. But sounds pretty exacting coming from him. I mean, what has he ever done? He can't name one goddamn thing he's ever done in his life that was positive or creative, other than how drunk he can be. Brisket says instead of van life, he is doing in the can life. Oh yeah, he's traveling all over America in his jail cell. Travel America, name of the show, Travel America. You ain't traveling nowhere, bro. You ain't going nowhere. See what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere, dude. Face that fucking reality, man. Get over yourself. Just get over yourself. Jesus Christ, man. That's jealousy. Of course he's going to comment to a fact I did a show and I'm showing photographs and everything else and all that. Of course he's going to react to that. And so is anybody else, Don C or anybody else. Some may have money, some may not. Don C may or may not have money. But that's all he's got. And that was like one of Don C's, actually one of his comments last night on the Copy Show. Yeah, but I got money. So what? You got money. What's your point? You're into this AI shit or whatever it is, marketing. Well, show us what you've done. Come on. Come on. Show us what you've done. You can't. I don't give a shit how much money. I'm sorry, I'm just multitasking here. I don't give a shit how much money you have or don't have. It's not relevant to me. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't. Senpai. Who's Senpai? Senpai says, you sound lonely. Senpai. What is Senpai? Expat Chef says, I Googled your name and it came up with a lot of negative content. Why do you have so many enemies? Oh, haven't we heard this before? It's because they're from YouTubers. That's why. They've done shows with me as their topic. That's why. Jealousy, envy, whatever you want to call it. Because they got nothing to show for their life. Like most trolls on here. That's your answer. You must be fairly new. Get on board with it, man. Get on board. Get on board, everybody. Get on board. Get on board. I googled you. Okay, I read that already. Yeah, I never cease to be. I never cease to be amazed. Never. Not on YouTube. Let's see, Lord to Dine. I should take that. Sorry, just speaking out loud. Expat Chef says a lot about inappropriate stuff with children and some lady in a wheelchair. Well, yeah, that's what they post on here. But see, that kind of proves my point, and I did a show addressing that and why what people say on YouTube could have very negative consequences for people when they say stuff like this about somebody. Well, expat, this is all part of a, shall we call it, a smear campaign that's been going on for years. Just to clue you in a little bit here. I'll give you that much. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's been inappropriate with anybody or the girl in the wheelchair who happened to have polio. No. I'm not going to give a whole fucking history of all this. It goes back a long time and it has to do with trolls. And trolls can say what they want on YouTube to try to discredit somebody or their character and so forth. So without going into or feeling I have to explain anything, just understand this is YouTube. And people will smear your character. They'll say things. I have a guy that's is on trial because of that. Barry Lee Jordan. He's on trial for doing exactly that. Okay. I hope that explains that to you, expat chef PH. You must be new. This shit's been around for a long time. Okay, watched a video with who I believe was you holding a small bat talking about sodomizing somebody like his father used to. Oh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that. All joking around. Or was it? Oh, take it for what it is. That's all I can tell you. Take it for what it is. I don't know. Who was that? Who was that masked man? Well, dude, I'm not going to go into whole history here, but you have to have been around for almost 10 years to understand the dynamics here on YouTube. Yeah. People have accused people of doing atrocious things on here because they just happen not to like you for whatever the reason might be. They'll even go as far as using AI. I mean, you know, they've done things that you would think, well, years ago would be incredulous, you know, to actually ever know people could take your voice or whatever. You know, there's so many things they can do now if you're creative, if you get into AI and all that shit, you know. But unfortunately, you know, this goes back a lot of years. There's always competition or envy among vloggers amongst each other in the community. Well, here's the thing. You say enemies. What you don't realize is that there's a handful of people, not a lot of people, that go into sock account. So it makes it look like I got all these haters out there. There's a handful of people out there that are actually behind all this. They create videos about me. They copy whatever I put on here as I'm speaking now. That'll be copied and played on the channel. That's what they do. That's what they do, Mr. Expat Chef PH. You're new at this. You're green. You're a green newbie. Get in with the know. This goes on all the time on YouTube. Anything else you'd like to discuss with me or any other questions? I'm here to serve. Yeah, there's a lot of shit out there on me, but that's the whole point. To try to discredit me. And one guy tried to, and now he's been locked up in immigration for 22 months and counting. I think it's going to go on 23 on the 27th of this month, if I'm not correct. And he has a court trial that he's presently part of for cyber libel. There you go. Expat Chef says, I'm guessing you are retired. Why would you move to the Philippines to spend so much time fighting with people on... That's a good question. Fighting with so many people online and spending time and money. Because I could. How's that for an answer? Because I could. Because it's my choice if I do a show on here or not. Best way I could answer your question. Yes, I am retired. I'm not fighting with people. I'm just doing regular shows and they react to everything I put on here. Court cases. How many do you think I have? 5, 10, 20? I actually have 2. Anything else? Expat Chef is curious about what's going on YouTube and why there's so many negative videos pertaining to me. Well, I hope I've answered your question. Anything else? I'll give you answers that you need. Hang around YouTube long enough and forget about what people say about me. It's all over YouTube. It's all over YouTube. People fighting with each other, calling each other names, doing crazy shit, posting crazy shit. That's all part of the whole wonderful experience of YouTube. Telling people that you will be sodomizing them isn't fighting. No, you don't understand. Maybe, that's actually something that turns them on. Because maybe they have been sodomized. And we know somebody who has. And it might have been referenced. Who knows? I don't remember. Anything else on that? Oh, you think that's something like that's bad? Then you haven't been around for a while. You haven't seen some of the videos or heard some of the shit on YouTube. You're a newbie. Okay. Any more comments? No. Okay. Well, hope I explained. Anything else? I try to give people an opportunity to ask me a question. I'll try to answer it as best as I can. I'm not running away from the comments. Okay. You had enough, Expat Chef? Okay. Oh, one more. If this is the Philippines YouTube community, I will stay clear. Well, hate to tell you there, Junior Mint, it is the Philippines community. It's part of well, understand something. There's a lot of these people that don't even live in the Philippines. Let me exemplify that. They'd only wish they could, so they're living their life vicariously for a lot of us that do shows that actually live in the Philippines. So a lot of these comments and stuff and things that you're seeing, it comes from people who are not even here. No, this is the Philippines YouTube community. It absolutely is. Welcome to the club. Remember, never join a club that would have me as a member, quoted by Woody Allen, came from Groucho Marx, actually. Those who choose to be in a community choose to do so, but with warning. What you expect on social media, it's not just YouTube, it's all over. Every kind of social format on here, people are attacking each other. Just try to look at the good, not the bad. And there's good on here too. You just gotta want to find the good. But if you're like into gossip and bitching and whining about something, there's plenty of shows for that. But if you're not into that, there's a lot of good vloggers in the Philippines vlogging community. Not these are just trolls. You have to understand. So differentiate between the two. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good vloggers that give good information. Expert said, was that you talking about having relations? No. Okay. Yeah. No. I was walking down the street in a place in Cebu, not on camera, just photographing people in the street, dogs, people, women, older people, young people, whatever's on the street, cats, whatever. So somebody took that video and they used a little bit of AI on there. You know, I was actually talking in third person about the mindset of some of these sexpats that come here to the Philippines. It was what you call third party, but they added a little their own touch to that. They said, oh, you're looking down little girls' shirts. What all I was doing was point the camera at people in the streets. That's all it was. Whether they were grown-ups, children, dogs, cats, whatever they might have been. That's all. It was that simple. But somebody took that video and waxed it up a little bit and created that. And that's what they're using. Nobody was, I would never say anything like that, straightforward, not third person, ever. I don't know what you call that, third person or whatever. And they doctored it up a bit too. I would never, in any common sense, especially if you have a YouTube channel, nobody in their right mind is going to say that I go after 14-year-olds knowing consequences of such. So I hope you understand how this works. You're learning, boy. You're learning. You're getting there. Just give it time. You'll figure it out. Nobody in their right mind would ever come on YouTube and say something like that. Now, what they did not put in the video was the beginning of the video where I was talking about what we call sexpats that come here into this country and other countries. They take advantage of young children. That's what the context of it was all about. But they didn't put the beginning in there for an explanation. I was talking third party. That's all it was. So they did some editing on there. I hope that explains that to you. Yeah. No, I was not pretending to be a side. I was third person, meaning that this was the mindset. See, you never caught the beginning because they never put that on there. But this was the mindset of the individual. The individuals that come here to the Philippines who are really child predators, and we have a lot of them out here. Not just in this country, it's all over the world, but in particular, since we're talking about the Philippines, let's stay on topic with that. No, I would never in a million years ever say that first person. Why in the world would I do that? Never. Never do that. I don't go after young children. I don't promote that shit. No, I was talking third person. The mind, the sick mind of a sexpat. A sexpat is like an expat, someone who expatriating himself from his country to move and live in the Philippines, for example. Okay, but then adding the word sex to path was a character reference that people use for people who do this shit. They're called sexpats. Okay. And they're here to get involved in the industry, shall we call it, of children out here who come here for that reason, because in the United States or whatever country that they hailed from, you know, it was a lot more difficult to do that kind of stuff. But they figure in the Philippines that they could get away with this kind of shit. So there you go. I don't have the original because my original was on my old show. My original was on my old show that I had taken down with stupidity instead of putting it on hide. I had deleted. I had all my videos on there. I lost a lot of videos, but the original video was such. And they just did a little bit of their own little editing and they cut out the beginning of the show because nobody in their right mind, and there are people that are not in their right mind out there, but nobody in their right mind otherwise is going to go on there as, let's call it first person, is going to go on there and say that they go after 14-year-olds. That's like a ticket to jail or expulsion or whatever. Nobody in their right mind would do that. And I certainly would never do that. And I don't think of children that way. But this is part of YouTube. People can get pretty creative when they want. How do you know so much about these sex pats? This is all new to me. Oh, God, are you kidding me? It's common knowledge out here, dude. We got sex pats that are vloggers out here, man, in the community. There's a guy called Rebots Only. And this guy was doing child pornography. They arrested him, put him in prison. He got out, but ask anybody about Bebots. It was called Bebots, Bebots Only. And his channel's off right now. But he went to prison for having to do with child-related issues. They found all his paraphernalia on his computer. He got arrested. Oh, they're all out there, man. And you'd be surprised of some of the people, if you listen long enough, you may get hints from other people as to who these people actually might be from their background. You just got to listen and learn, man. Yeah, I realize it's all new to you, but yes, this does happen out here. It's a shame, but it does happen. But this is just somebody's lame attempt to try to critique somebody in a very, very negative way. Because no guy with half a fucking brain, although we have a few people with half a brain on here who now are facing prison time because they continue to do the same shit over and over again, even with 5 charges on them. They continue. Yeah, we got them out there, man. It's unfortunate, dude, but we have them out there. It's real. You got to get ready for work. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. If you got a question to ask me, man, just ask me. Don't listen to all the bullshit on there. See, that's the whole point I'm making. Somebody says, what's the damage it does to somebody when somebody does that on YouTube? And they want to degrade you and down you and make up a bunch of lies. It's about, they believe that shit. Well, you know what they say, if it's on the internet, it must be true. So that's the point I'm making to you. But thank you for mentioning that. That's the way it is on here, man. People don't have much to do with their lives, period. They get their jollies from this. Yeah, you could really ruin somebody's reputation on here very easily. But then you take them to fucking court. Make them pay for what they said. Big time. And I did that. It's ongoing right now with somebody. Okay, I'm glad I was able to educate you, Expat Chef PH. But thank you for bringing that up. I'm glad I could explain that to you. Yeah, they could be ruthless on here, man. But so could I when I want to be. You can't just call anybody something and expect to get away with it. Not something that deep. There's a limit to everything on here. But some people go over that limit. Okay, I need to find something to nourish myself with. I need to find some kind of breakfast. In other words, I need to eat. So thank you guys for coming by. And Donnie, Don C. I like to call him Don Cornelius. You're quite a character. And yes, you do look about fucking 80 years old, by the way, from your profile picture. Absolutely. Don likes to make fun of my age all the time. He's actually a few years younger than me. But if you've seen these pictures, this guy's grayed out like a silver fox. The beard, the hair. He looks about 80 fucking years old when he's only supposed to be somewhere like 68 or something like that. You should talk, Don. You should talk. And you do talk. You talk quite a bit. Quite a bit, but go look in the mirror. I mean, really look at yourself in the mirror. You look about 80 fucking years old, dude. Money ain't gonna buy you any youth, I'll tell you that. I don't care how much money you claim to have or actually do have. And look, it makes no goddamn difference to me. I can say I've kept pretty well for my age. Done a pretty good job, I think, of doing certain things for myself that has benefited through the years. I don't know if he could make that statement. I don't think he could. I don't care about how much money Don C has. Who the fuck cares? He's not putting food on my goddamn table. Tell you that. To Don, I said, I don't give a shit. Okay, I gotta eat. So catch you in the future, guys. And for those envious people out there, put your little portfolio out there. I triple dog dare you. How about you, bummer, who likes to make all these comments? Show us what you did in your life besides fucking flip waffles, dude. What you do with your life? Come on. You were a high football hero, you said, in high school? A linebacker or some bullshit like that? That was a good laugh. You fucking flipped waffles is what you did, man. You flipped fucking waffles. That's about the summation of what you did with your life, dude. You flipped fucking waffles. I could at least say I've done something, man. Which is more than I think a lot of people on here have ever done. And that's a fact, son. Brisket says the only thing that Bummer has is criminal history. True. True blue, man. I know what I'm going to wind up having. I don't really want to have it this morning, but I think I got to use the air fryer for this. You know, people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk on me. I walk the walk. I'm not what they call all talk radio. I'll prove things if I have to, but you see, the point is, you don't have to prove anything. And nobody has to really prove anything to me either, really, when you think about it. They don't have to prove anything to me. You know what you did with your life, positive or negative. You know. And I'll even agree and say that you don't need to provide, really. You don't really need to provide any presentation to anybody to prove something of what you've actually done in your life. That's not necessary unless, you know, it's voluntarily. Like that's a different thing. But there's been so many negative comments about, you know, what have you done with your life, blah, blah, blah. So when you show people that you actually had made some accomplishments, you stymie them. You send them into a fucking tailspin. That's what happens. Okay. Well, how do I knock him now that he presented that? And I made a fool out of myself. And I've seen some of the lame comments. So, Barry, you're going to continue to play hide and seek on YouTube, huh? Really? Just come on, do a show. We know you got your phone. Why are you hiding that? I don't get it. Just do what you do best. Lie and continue to do your lame fucking shows, which is all geared around me. Because without me, you don't have a show. You don't have a show. And you never will. Guess I gotta plug this thing in, that would help. Okay, success. Only thing Bummer has is criminal history. Well, you got that. You got a good point there. Okay, guys, I really do gotta go. Let me take care of some business here. Hope you enjoyed the show. And you gotta examine the facts with people. You have to understand that people can't put forward what they put out with their mouths on here. I've been able to accomplish that. I've put forward facts and only facts. I could prove things if I really have to go that length. But not everybody can do that. As proven so through the years with some of our well-known vloggers and such and such and such. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, because it's blocking the road. They cannot. That's why they go there past early.
Wow, you just left and you just came back. Wow.
I bought vegetables.
Oh, good.
Some chicken.
More chicken, vegetable. Look at that. Do we eat vegetables and fruit, or do we? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Carrots, cucumbers, bananas, oranges, potatoes. Look at that. Yeah, I need some bananas. I need some potassium. I need to get some.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, we got to eat more bananas around here. We really do. But no, we eat a lot of vegetables and fruits here. I'd advise anybody else to do so. I know what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody else. You know, talking to myself. Okay, with that being said, I got to get off this thing and start some cooking. And, well, guys, we'll talk to you later. And, you know, guys, sometimes you got to get a life of some sort. You have to have something to lean on. You have to have, you know, some goal in life, anything. You know, if it's positive, of course, but trying to spend all your time, I mean, literally all your time, trying to downgrade somebody on YouTube, it's just a clear sign that, you know, there's something lacking in your life. And it becomes so goddamn obvious because you will not let anybody have their way with you. You're always going to comment about something. Oh no, he's never done this, he's never done that. Then when you prove them wrong, they just get really agitated. Just agitated. So I guess I'll have to go see Barry's post and have a good laugh before I do anything here. Good day.